Hello, my name is Chef Jenny from DCS Appliances. I'm here at PIRCH Mission Viejo, and we are going to take you through our DCS appliances. We're going to cook some food on our Series 9 grill, and then we're going to boil some lobster on our power burner, and we're going to bring it all together for you for an amazing surf and turf platter. Okay, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna turn on our grill first. So I'm gonna be using our sear burner. I'm gonna get that fired up. And then I'm gonna be using the middle burner as well. So we're gonna sear some flank steak, and then we're gonna grill some veggies on our grill today. So let's see, both of those are turned on. And then we're also gonna be baking some focaccia in the grill, which comes out amazing. So I'm super excited to show you how we do this. So our DCS grill gets very hot. So I like to start off on low, and then I'm gonna turn up the heat when I need it, especially if I'm cooking veggies. I'm gonna keep this on low first, and then I'll turn it up if I feel like I need some more heat. So I'm gonna get that preheated. Our sear burner is on, it's getting hot. I'm just gonna wait another minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and throw our flank steak on there. And then up above, I have just a little cast iron pot that I'm warming up some clarified butter that's gonna go on our lobster. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little sea salt on our focaccia. And I love these grill pans. I use them for so many things. I will bake cakes in them while I'm grilling. One of my favorite things is to bake bread in them. It just comes out with its nice kind of smoky flavor, and it's crisp and delicious. And then all we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put this here, and I'm gonna close the grill for a little bit, just to get everything nice and hot in there. And while that's heating up, I'm gonna go ahead and put our lobsters in the pot on our power burner. Turn it on. Since it's a little bit smaller pot, I'm just gonna use the inner burner. And the great thing about our power burner is it can get very hot, up to 70,000 BTUs, all the way down to 1,300 BTUs. So it's really great for steaming lobster, because I can get it down nice and low. But if I wanted to do some fried chicken on there, I can put a big old pot of oil on there and get it hot enough to fry a big batch of fried chicken. Okay, so we have our water getting hot on our power burner, and now I'm gonna go back to our grill. Let's open it up. Everything's nice and warm. I can see our focaccia is getting going. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw our flank steak on there. All right, so I have a nice, beautiful flank steak here. All I did was oil it with a little avocado oil, some salt, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw it on our sear burner. We're gonna get a really quick, hot, fast sear, and then I'm gonna move it up to some indirect heat to finish. I'm just gonna throw it right on there. Oh, you can hear that sizzle. I'm gonna get that on there, and I'm just gonna shut the grill again because I wanna hold in some heat because I have my focaccia on there, and I wanna make sure that that's cooking while my flank steak is searing. Okay, so let's check on our flank steak. All I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn the meat so I can get those nice, beautiful grill marks on there. I'm just gonna flip it a little bit. Let's go. Our focaccia is looking good. And the cool thing is that the focaccia can just kind of chill in there while everything else is cooking on the grill. We're gonna add the vegetables pretty soon here. All right, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and throw our lobsters in the pot on our power burner. We have some lobster tails here, and I'm just gonna set them in the steam pot. And then just for some flavor, let's throw a lemon in there too. So we're gonna cover the pot, and that's gonna cook pretty fast. It's only gonna take about 6 minutes to cook those lobster tails. All right, let's go back to our grill. And I'm gonna go ahead and throw some veggies on the grill. While our steak is finishing, we're almost ready with the sear on the other side. So we have some veggies here. We have some broccolini, some red onions, some lemons that I'm gonna throw on there to get a nice char to put on our lobster. It's gonna be delicious. And then just some tomatoes on the vine. Okay, so our flank steak is probably good to move up to secondary heat. You can see that, and I'm just gonna put it right there, and I'm just gonna let it chill there for a couple minutes so it can continue cooking. These broccolinis are just about done. All right, so our broccolini is ready to go. I'm just gonna grab it. I'm gonna throw it right onto our platter here. Just gonna grab all those veggies. All right, let's check our lobsters. I think that they're ready to go. Again, love this power burner because it makes everything nice and quick. We have our lobsters. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw these right on our platter here. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. And we're gonna check on our steak. Our steak should be ready to go. Wow, this looks amazing. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on our cutting board here. We'll let that rest for probably a good 10 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and slice it, and we're gonna add it to our platter. Meanwhile, our focaccia is gonna finish up. We are going to be eating good tonight. Okay, so we have our flank steak. We let it rest for about 10 minutes, and I'm just gonna go ahead and slice her up. Pile everything on the platter, everyone gets a plate, and they dig in. I have some fresh smoked jalapeno chimichurri. Okay, we have our lobster done, our veggies are done, flank steak is done. Last, certainly not least, is our focaccia, so let's check it out and see if it's done. Oh yeah, it's looking absolutely beautiful, perfect. And let's slice this up, add it to our platter, and we're gonna be ready to eat. Okay, let's just throw some pieces of the focaccia right onto our platter. All right, and we are ready to eat. So we have our surf and turf platter. We made a fresh chimichurri. We have some clarified butter. We have a fresh tomato sauce to dip our focaccia in, our lobster, our vegetables. Thank you so much for joining us today. See DCS Grills at any PIRCH location. To find the location nearest you, go to PIRCH.com. Thank you so much.